Angry guy here, and promiscuous women are rushing to become housewives as password bros leave. So, promiscuous women are rushing to become housewives as password bros leave. And this should not surprise anyone. This is something that was coming for a long time now, and it's just finally arrived. I think a lot of guys thought that things were going to just keep on deteriorating this way, but no, I told you, the world, nothing lasts forever. Let's go ahead and
Guys, welcome to Better Bachelor. My name is Joker with a face for radio and a voice for print. This is actually a little bit of a good news kind of segment. More proof men's work is essential. AI to replace mostly women's jobs. Now, of course, whose fault is it? Well, it's the men and the AI's fault. It's not women's fault. You know this. We could never say it was women's fault. From Bloomberg, AI threatened jobs are mostly held by women, study shows. Now, if you think about this, what do a lot of men do? Men and women hold a lot of similar jobs, but when it comes to the dangerous jobs, the manual jobs, the jobs outside, the physical jobs, the collecting trash, welding, things where you actually have to work with your hands, that is overwhelmingly men. What do women do? They sit in human resources and complain about men. So they have from Bloomberg, while artificial intelligence is seeding upheaval across the workforce, from screenwriters to financial advisors, the technology will disproportionately replace jobs typically held by women, according to human resources analytics firm Revelio Labs. Now, listen to this. This is so ridiculous, guys. The distribution of genders across occupation reflects the biases deeply rooted in our society, with women often being confined to roles such as administrative assistants and secretaries, said Haki Who Cares, economist at Revelio Labs. Consequently, the impact of AI becomes skewed along gender lines. Guys, do you remember all the times that when we put up signs hiring for construction and welding and garbage and plumbing and electrical and roofing and paving and oil refineries and all these other jobs? Do you remember all the postings out there that say women need not apply? What's that you say? No, neither do I. Women don't enter them because those jobs don't pay the best and they're hard. Like you literally sweat and build calluses and have to be physical. What do women do? They take the easiest jobs and they sit in air-conditioned offices and they do human resource stuff.
Guys, so this really illustrates something. And I've talked about this for a long time. I said that men were going to leave the West. I talked about this many years ago. I made a video, men leaving the West. And I said that men would leave the West and walk away from Western society, right? They'd walk away from Western society and they'd start new lives overseas. And we're watching that happening with the password bros. But at the same time, I said that the future is not female. I said the future is FEMA. The future is FEMA. The future is not female. The future is FEMA. I said that there were going to be lots of women as a result of women losing their jobs in coming years, over the next 10 years. All right? I said women were going to lose a substantial amount of their jobs, and a lot of women were going to end up living in camps. It's in tent cities. And what's happening right now is that the writing is on the wall. You have to understand this. On television, everywhere we look, we see these amazing women. They're all doctors. They're all lawyers. They're engineers. They're saving the world. But the truth is that the television and the way that women are portrayed in the media and the way that women portray themselves in society does not represent the actual distribution of women in the labor force, as well as how they're doing economically. The average man makes $50,000 a year in the United States. The average woman makes only $36,000 a year. All right, 17% of men in the United States make $100,000 or more. Only 8.6% of women in the United States make $100,000 or more. All right, And keep in mind, again, that earlier statistic, all right? Most women are only making $36,000 a year versus men making 50,000. But these women who are making so little money, they're demanding that they're saying they want guys who are making $1 million a year. What's actually happening here is we're seeing the beginning of the end, and essentially a new beginning. Society is not going to collapse. I've made this very clear. I said this for years and years and years. Trust me when I say society is not going to collapse. Groups of people in society will collapse. All right? You're going to see a lot of women who are not going to be able to provide for themselves at all, because automation. I told you about this. And now with AI, oh no, baby, it's here. It's here. Chat GPT, Open AI. It's the technology is moving rapidly. I'm going to be teaching you guys more about Open AI, more about Chat GPT, because these are things that you're going to need to learn. All right. If you guys remember me, I'm a crypto guy. All right. I'm an expert in crypto, and I'm also an expert in emerging technologies. And I'm going to be teaching you guys about these things because you have to understand these technologies, because these technologies are the future. You have to have at least a basic understanding of how to use these technologies, because these technologies are going to be the technologies that everyone asks for. If you go for a job working in even customer service, your ability to be able to use software, your ability to be able to use AI to to effectively supplement your job is going to be important. A person who has AI on their resume is going to be much more attractive than a person who does not, because the person who has AI on their resume is going to be able to do the job of 5 to 10 people in a short period of time. And in some cases, a person who is very skilled with AI will be able to do the job of 100 to maybe 1,000 people. I know it sounds crazy. I know it sounds absolutely crazy. But this is where it's headed right now, where you're going to have a single person using AI that's able to do the job of 100 to 1,000 people. Because a lot of the tasks that these people are doing are mediocre. Guys, many of you don't know how ChatGPT works. You don't know how Open AI works, and you don't realize how advanced this is. I'll let you in on a couple of secrets. I utilize artificial intelligence to create my videos. Not only do I use artificial intelligence to to do a variety of things on my channel. I'm not gonna give it away everything, but a lot of the things that you see on my channel are done using artificial intelligence. Many of the videos I've even made in the past were compiled using artificial intelligence, using AI. Some of you guys wonder how I put together videos so quickly. One, I do work hard, but I also have tricks of the trade. All right? AI is no freaking joke. AI is no joke. All right? I mean, like, I'm being honest with you guys. I'm trying to get to the point where I can literally get these videos together for you within 10 minutes, 10 to 15 minutes. Like, that's the goal, to get each video together within 10 and have editing and everything. This is how powerful artificial intelligence is. That's literally plugging itself into the video editing software and allowing you to rapidly edit your videos. Boom, 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 boom. It's not even just editing them, but also compiling them, literally putting them together for you, choosing scenes, videos, pictures, all of that, music, putting that into a package and putting that out there. Even transcribing the videos. This is the power of artificial intelligence. And you can actually ask questions, and it can give you the best answers. You can ask it to do a variety of things. All right? Now, these women, let me make this clear. These women, they don't have anywhere to go. The title of his video is actually here come the tradwives and women looking for a good man. Guys, they have nowhere to turn to. All right? These women have nowhere to go. They're looking for a man. They're looking for you right now. All right. And by the way, guys, if you're enjoying these videos, I just want to remind you to I mean, guys, it's upsetting, you know? It's upsetting. You need to be aware of what's happening. Also, guys, just a moment. Please enjoy this video from our our. Are you looking for a Christian Filipina partner who shares your faith and values? If so, you should check out Christian Filipina, the most trusted dating site for men and women who want to find love and marriage in the Philippines. Christian Filipina has helped thousands of couples meet and start their journey together. You can join for free and browse through thousands of profiles of beautiful and sincere Filipinas who are ready to connect with you. Click the link below in my description and sign up today using my special affiliate code. You won't regret it. Guys, men are walking away. And just like you saw with the ad just now, I hope you guys like that. I put that together for you. It's no joke. Men are walking away. Men are going overseas and finding wives in foreign countries. All right. You can go on to Christian Filipina, the links in the description of my video, and you can go on there and you can set yourself up and find yourself a woman very, very quickly. Very, very quickly. And guys, when you use my affiliate link, I make a part of that commission. So I get paid when you find your forever bitch. All right. I make a little profit if you find your forever bitch. So please use the affiliate link so it helps the channel. That's one way. But I mean, guys, that's the thing. These women have no one to turn to. The government, guys. So you know what's happening right now? They're putting additional work requirements on food stamps with the debt ceiling rising. All right. So now even older people, they're raising the age up to like 54 now. All right. You need to be able to work up to 54 if you want those fucking food stamps, huh? If you want those food stamps, move your ass. Move your ass. It's not a joke. I'm laughing. I'm laughing, but I work my ass off. These people, on the other hand, they're not doing shit. I'm just being so fucking honest. What we're heading into is an economy. We're already in the gig economy, but now we're moving into what we literally call the creator economy, right? And I'm going to explain this to you. In the gig economy, because everybody's working a gig right now. In the gig economy, everybody's doing like these extra jobs, like they're driving for Uber, or they're picking up or DoorDash, or they're like working on they're doing some additional job on the side, right? They're doing a gig. However, we're moving into now the creator economy, and the creator economy is no fucking joke. In the creator economy, it's literally about what can you do? What can you do? And it's going to destroy a lot of people. It's going to destroy a lot of people because it's going to show the people who are actually capable of doing something versus the people who can't do anything. You're going to have the creator economy. All these fluff jobs are going away that women do, data entry and administrative work, HR. HR is being replaced by AI. HR is being replaced by AI. I'm telling you that right now. All right? Because most of the work that HR does is basically just like it's like paying people and settling issues. No, between employees now. All right? HR is being replaced by artificial intelligence because HR is expensive. So they're completely cutting down. You cut out HR is being replaced. Payroll is being completely automated. All right? And simple and then when it comes to employee issues, it's as simple as this. Don't talk to her. Other than if you're doing your job, unless it's related to your job, don't talk to her. That's it. Don't ask questions. Don't this. Don't this is really where it's coming down in the workforce. There won't be any men are not fraternizing with female employees anymore. They're just basically being told, you could lose your job if you do this. It's as simple as that. And men are like, okay, yeah, so we're just going to avoid, unless it's related to our job, we're not going to have long conversations with our female coworkers because we're going to avoid getting hashtag Me Too. We're going to avoid getting blamed for something that we didn't do. We're not giving compliments. We're not saying anything. And this is actually alienating women as well. All right, it's definitely it's definitely alienating a lot of women. But women have nowhere to turn to. They have nowhere to go. All right, these women are now rushing to become traditional wives, and guess what? It's pretty much done. It's a done deal because men have walked away from society. They've walked away, and they're not coming back. All right, they're not coming back.
And the funny thing again is it's women that are making these choices, not the men. For years, men have been like, yeah, we'll, get women in STEM. And women say, we need more women in sciences and technologies and engineering and mathematics. Okay, you can go to college and get lots of scholarships for that. How many women are entering the field? Not many. They have no interest in it. You can't force someone to do something they don't want to do.
I'm going to say something very shocking. I was reading an article from the New York Post, and I was so shocked what I saw in there. Guys, it's not just the New York Post. I've been seeing this all over the place. Okay, and it's going from bad to absolutely worst with a lot of women. So, for example, there's a teacher who was fired recently for filming raunchy TikTok dances in classroom. At first, I thought to myself, well, I don't think it's that bad. She's just connecting with the students, and it's good to connect with the students. This is kind of the TikTok era, whatever. However, then I found out more about her. And what I discovered was that this teacher had appeared on websites such as, the Hub, and I mean, guys, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy because to income, and I'm thinking to myself, and it's absolutely she's young, she's in her 20s, but she's making this content, and she had won awards. She had won awards in math. She's from Brazil, but she's teaching in the U.S. I believe, and she had won awards in math, and like she's a very educated chick. There's a doctor or former doctor in I forget which Asian country it is, and she's in jail right now because she was on only scans, and and you know you know or let's call it only flunkies, all right, only flunkies, and and she's they basically arrested her. They threw her in jail over it. I don't. It's one of those. It's an Asian country. There was a girl on the Fresh and Fit podcast. I don't know if she was on the podcast, but they were talking to her, and she was on the channel. And dude, bro, this girl had a degree in chemical engineering. Chemical engineering requires a shitload of calculus. All right, and she's Muslim. She's Muslim, or at least her father is. And what does she do? She was working as a chemical engineer. She has her degree in chemical engineering. She was working as a chemical engineer join only flunkies. All right. Like so you were so you left your job as a chemical engineer to go show your butthole on the internet. And she was just like proud of herself. And he just kept saying it over and over. And she was proud of herself. She didn't give a fuck. But the thing is that these women don't understand that this money won't last forever. Like you're seeing it, you're seeing so much of this happening. You're seeing more and more women treating OF like it's YouTube. All right, they're treating OF like it's YouTube. Like, oh my gosh! And there's so many women popping up on YouTube, putting up like videos talking about how to make your money on OF, and like you can do it. You just have to put in the work and all this other. And they're so lazy. Like these people are like putting up like one post a week, and they're like, you just have to put in the work and you can do it. And they're so disgraceful. And like, I posted a comment or one of those videos where this chick was literally talking about how to telling other women how to make money doing this. Like, and literally some chick attacked me in the comments telling me, I posted something like, this is so disgraceful. And some chick posted a comment saying to me, mind your business. Mind your business, bro. Mind my business. Like these women these women have no self-respect. They're so greedy. They are so greedy. There was a nurse who literally quit being a nurse. She quit being a nurse to go into OnlyFans. I mean, it's crazy. And she was close to completing her doctorate. She was close to completing her doctorate. She's like literally my age, maybe a year younger than me, but she has grown ass kids. She got pregnant when she started having kids really young, like 18. But she did everything right in life. She joined the military. I think the Marines at one point. It was like the Marines or something like that, and she served. She joined like the Marines at like 17, and she served in the internet. She served it there, and then she got married very young. She got like 18, 19. She was pregnant, and she she had three kids. She went to school, got her BSN. She worked as a nurse. Then she went and she was working towards her doctorate of nursing practitioner. And the thing is, she owned a house. She had a house with her husband, and she was saying that sometimes things were so tough shit. She only had literally a few dollars in her purse. Welcome to the world, lady. And during the scam demic, she basically decided to go on OF and start posting videos of herself, pictures and videos of herself and then her husband. And she got found out with her, and then also videos with her and her husband. And she got found out. And then after she got found out, it was basically the nurses, her employer told her that, well, you have a couple of options. You could stop doing this, or you could quit, or you could leave. And she decided to leave. But instead of leaving the hospital, she just left nursing entirely and became started doing adult work full time on the OF. And now sometimes she makes up to $200,000 a month. And her sons, she told her sons are like 18 and 19 now, because she had them really young. And then she has like a 14-year-old, and it's like so messed up. She said that she took her sons to she and her husband took them out to eat, and then they basically started pounding drinks like this in front of your children. Like, really, bro? And told them what was going on. And now her kids are like cool with it. Like, they're like, oh, we're so proud of our mom, because guys, she's literally bribing them with PlayStation 5. She's literally bribing them with PlayStation 5. And like, she did an interview and someone asked her, what would you do if one of your sons said, mom, I'm gonna date a chick that does OF, and she was like, I would let them know that you know these kinds of women you have to be careful with because like there's a certain lifestyle. And I'm like, what? You're one of those women now. She literally gave up her good name to go and be an OF, to go and be an OF thought, OF 304. All right, it's like unbelievable. And she's talking about, she's like, oh, you can do OF until you're 60. There are people 60 doing OF. Like it's so sad. She's people are literally paying her for pictures of her thumbs, and she sounds like such she's like such an airhead. And she was close to completing her doctorate in nursing, and she talks about it like I was about to go do research. So she was about to become a doctor of nursing. Let me explain what a DNP is. When you become a doctor of nursing, you're essentially a doctor. All right, nurse practitioners work in the same position as many doctors. They make roughly the same amount of money as many doctors. All right, it's the truth. She was graduating with her doctorate in nursing. She would have been making easily 150, 200,000, three even more after she specialized in a field. But she was lazy because why should she make $200,000 a year when she can make $200,000 a month being a 304? And she thinks that she can do this forever. And her sons, her poor sons, like she's like they're like they talked about how guys will come up and ask their mother for a picture when they're out, and they said they see how much respect these men show their mother. And I'm like, bro, that's not respect, that's lust. That's lust, man. That's lust. Can you imagine? Can you imagine being out with your mom and your dad? Because both their parents are literally my age. They're like literally 30. Their parents are like literally 1 year younger than me. I think their mother and father are a year younger than me, which shows how old I am now. Because I'll be 40 this year. And she has an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old, and they're like, oh, we're out with mom, and guys just walk up asking for a picture. And guys, can you imagine this? You're out with your mom. You're out with your mom and your dad, and some random perverts just walk up like, "Hey, baby, how you doing? How you doing, Lisa Ray?" And that's what they call your mom. Like, and she's like, "Hi, oh my gosh, you're a fan. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for your support." And they're like, "Lisa, could I have a picture?" "Oh yes, oh yes." "All right, okay. So I got all right here. Oh yeah, I recognize you, bro. You're her old man. That's always boning her in the videos. Yeah, bro. Okay, listen, could you do me a favor? Take my camera, all right, and just take a picture with us. So now you got these two perverts, all right, and they go to take a picture. So one goes on the left, one goes to the right, and they each grab a titty, all right, while the husband is taking the picture, and the sons are basically looking at the ground. They're basically just staring at the ground, all right, acting like this isn't happening, but they don't give a fuck because, they don't give a fuck because guess what? PlayStation 5, bro. PlayStation 5, all right? And PS6 is coming in just a few years. Just a few years. And they will have that PS6, all right? They will have that PS6. They will have that gaming PC setup, all right? They will have it. They will have it. Okay? So while you're out there on the struggle bus try to get some money together for PlayStation 6, all right? They're playing PlayStation 6. Steam Deck 2 is on the way. Steam Deck 2 is on the way in a few years. Don't forget that either. All right? It's some disgraceful shit. All right? Their mother's basically bribing them with toys like, hey kids, you want to have what do you want, what do you guys want, let's go shopping with mommy, mommy will buy you whatever you like. And the fucked up thing is they don't realize their mom is ruining their future, because when someone finds out who their mother is, like their mother is destroying their future. She's literally stealing from her children. That's what she's doing. She's stealing from her children because she's destroyed the family's name. So they go to get a job. They Google, they Google these kids, and they're like, "Oh, wait a minute, your name comes up. Your name comes up with this other person. Hey, is this person your mother? Yeah, that's my mom. That's my mom. Okay, so your mom is your mom's she's on Only Freaks, huh? Yeah, well, you know, again, that's just how mom does it. They're gonna say, yeah, listen, anyway, so this interview is over. Just get out. Just like straight up, just get out. Just get out. Like their futures are so messed up right now. Because if no one wants to be associated with people who are doing OF, or the children, like the OF babies. All right, if you're a mama, if you have an OF mama, people are gonna treat you differently. All right, people are gonna and they're gonna humble you too. Like you're arguing with someone, someone's like, listen, your your, your mama does OnlyFans. All right, you have an OnlyFans mama. Don't talk to me like that. Don't disrespect me. Humble yourself. Humble yourself. All right. Your mom is on OF. Your mom is 52 years old, and your mom is on OF. That's old as fuck. All right. Humble yourself, man. Humble yourself. Don't talk shit to me. You're talking shit to me while this dude is there clapping your mom's cheeks for the entire. Oh, dude, there clapping your mom's cheeks for the entire internet to see. Guys, guys, these promiscuous women are rushing to become housewives as passport bros leave because they have nowhere to go. They have nowhere to go. All right. Let me know what you guys think about this. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and chill.